Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 Wii Ware review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Blaster Master Overdrive, which if you've never played it before, it's a side-scrolling action-adventure-y Metroid style game. It's obviously a sequel to the original Blaster Master, which, as you've probably seen the videos that probably went up together, you know that I don't actually like the original, and well, shocker, don't like this one either, because while it fixes some things, it makes other things worse. Firstly, this is the screen size. It's always like this. It's incredibly annoying. It can't be changed. I don't know why. So, the underground sections are on the game same as the last time, and they're done in very similar style, only this time you can swap your guns and go through 3 different ones, and you can upgrade them, but it's the same as the last one. If you get hit, you lose a power-up. You've got your health bar in the bottom left, and you can actually upgrade your health bar, as you can pretty much upgrade everything on the game. Graphically, as you can see, the game actually looks pretty nice. Sound-wise, they've done a good job on that as well. It's just a shame that the controls are so awful. This is yet another Wii game. Even though this is Wii Ware, it's still a Wii game that could have benefited from classic control support. Because while it doesn't have waggle or anything like that, it does have very awkward controls. For example, this little D-pad doesn't work on this game as well as it did on the original because the controls aren't anywhere near as responsive. You've got the ability to strafe, which is the B button, and I'm not the only reviewer to see this. The controls, after about 10 or so minutes, your hand starts to feel like it's cramping, and it is causing a lot of people to have pain whilst playing it. I, for one, can't actually play the game for longer than 10 minutes at a time without being in severe agony. Something like a classic controller with an analog or a bigger D-pad support would have just made the game so much more playable. So, that's pretty much the controls slated to hell then. It's like this on the on the entirety of this bit. On the driving sections, which I'm heading to now, then at least it's kind of better because you don't need to worry about strafing, because obviously it becomes a side scroller then. However, in this one, when you're out of your when you're out of your vehicle, you're actually losing health constantly, and you've got to get back in as soon as you can. You can now at least check a proper map and things like that. At least I think you can do it on this one. Obviously I've just seen it there, but I don't think it was on the NES one. I've never found it at least. You can obviously do driving sections, same as on the last one though, only this time you can finally fire diagonally. It's something that, as again you've probably seen in the old vid, I slagged off like hell on the NES version because you couldn't do it. Well, at least you can do it in this one. The only problem is your gun is mounted higher, and there's now some enemies that you can't actually shoot because they're under you, which gets quite annoying. There's also enemies like that that seem to magically be able to actually go through rock, which doesn't actually make a single bit of sense. It's very similar to the old one though, where it's still got 8 different level area stages type things, and you've got to advance through them and get different powers to go back to earlier bits to advance through it, and there's a boss at the end of each one, and it's pretty much the same game, only with a few tweaks. Unfortunately though, not enough tweaks. So I'm going to leave you with a bit of the music, because I've said everything there is to say, and well, I'm probably already going to get enough crap anyway. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the Wii Ware, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.